Young and Restless, Y&R, Vandals on Tuesday, July 28. The producers will throw it back until February 2004. Although it's a day after April Fool's Day, it seems like a lot of tricks are played in the city of Geneva. This episode for Week of Newman introduces Nikki, Ashley, Lauren, Michael and lots of confusing secrets as they unfold. Let's not forget the time Ashley Abbott stole Victor Newman's sperm to get pregnant with the sweet Abby Newman, even though she's trying to make sure no one knows the truth about her miscarriage. All this time, Ashley and Brad Carlton stepped up and played dad's game for Abby. Everything works, and Brad even knows the circumstances behind his real father. Ashley is willing to drop bombs on her ex-lover while Brad plays the kind guy. Victor was naturally shocked at the whole situation, and who defeated Ashley? None other than a toddler with some great news. Meanwhile, Michael Baldwin is using his lawyer badge to protect his ill-fated brother Kevin Fisher. Rumor has it that Kevin burned Brittany. Lauren Fenmore pays Kevin the bail in hopes that he will tell the truth. However, a wrench was thrown into her plan when he gave her protection information and gave it to Paul Williams. Viewers will be able to watch an encore episode of Y&R aired on May 24, 2005. In this episode, Mackenzie, Mac Brown will tell J.T. Hellstrom that she felt bad before and that she will give me another chance. Mac will say that she will return to the loft with him. J.T. will be happy when Mac comes back and he will take her home when they hug each other. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis Summers will tell Daniel Romalotti that he needs to trust Christine Williams. Lily Winters will also be present to listen to this conversation. Phyllis will tell Daniel that he needs to stop sneaking to see Lily, and she will allow Lily and Daniel to have a final goodbye on the porch. Jack Abbott will join Phyllis, who will tell him that she is waiting for Daniel. Jack will notice Phyllis is mentally ill and she will tell him she is worried about losing her job. Jack will remind Phyllis that she has gone through much worse things and she will survive after this. Meanwhile, Lily and Daniel will talk on the porch. Lily will tell Daniel that perhaps hiding in the Abbott mansion is not the best. Daniel still wanted to escape as they had planned. Lily will say that she will support Daniel. Malcolm Winters will then come to the field, and Daniel will take off. Malcolm would sit down with Lily to talk. Malcolm will ask what is going on with Lily and Daniel, and he will suspect that Daniel might be about to run away. Malcolm will want Lily to say that she will not go with Daniel. Lily will say she won't, but she will tell Malcolm that Daniel needs someone. Lily will promise Malcolm again that she will not leave town. Malcolm will then tell Lily that he will send her home. Next on Y&R, at the hospital, Sharon Newman will hold Cassie Newman's hand and apply ice to try to reduce Cassie fever. Noah Newman will be in his hand and sobbed. The Newman family will be at Cassie's bedside and Sharon will tell Cassie that grandmother Doris Collins is also there. Cassie will tell Doris that she's happy she's there. Cassie will ask Noah and she will continue to tell him that she loves him and he is the best. Noah will say that he loves Cassie, and Cassie will say that she will be Noah's guardian angel and she will always take care of him. Cassie and Noah will hold hands. The whole Newman family will be very touched, because Victor Newman sadly took his eyes off and Doris kissed her rosary. Next on Y&R, in Cassie's room, she will talk to Victoria Newman and ask Victoria to look after Nick Newman. Victoria will tell Cassie that they will all take care of Nick. Sharon will notice that Cassie's temperature is increasing and she will apply more ice. Cassie will ask Victor, who will talk to Cassie about her time, Nikki Newman, and he rides a horse. Cassie will remember a gift that Victor and Nikki gave her, a star. Soon, Olivia will come to make sure Cassie is not hurt. Victor and Olivia will walk out of the room together, and Olivia will say that the experts have arrived, but Cassie's infection has gotten worse and she has not responded to antibiotics. Olivia will ask Cassie to spend time alone with her parents. Sharon and Nick will spend the final moments with Cassie, when Sharon asks Cassie to take it away. Sharon will reminisce about Cassie's life over the years, and Nick will recall when Cassie first entered his life. Nick will say that he treasures every moment. Cassie will tell Sharon that someday she will have another little daughter, and Sharon will say that her little Cassie and she bring joy to her. Cassie will whisper something to Nick, and that will surprise him. Cassie will tell Nick and Sharon that she's tired and needs sleep. Nick will start singing a lullaby for her, but he will start sobbing and won't be able to finish the lullaby. Sharon and Nick will sob when viewers see a video of Cassie's life. Finally, on Y&R's encore episode on Wednesday, Cassie's heart screen will be flat. Nikki Newman's latest challenge with her husband is likely to grow as the new Y&R episodes return next month. Victor Newman's new battle with the latest version of Adam Newman broke out when viewers last saw the trio in April. Nikki has been able to control multiple sclerosis for a while. Victor seems to be managing his rare blood disease through medication and on the advice of Nate Hastings. The mustache retreated from its daily responsibilities at Newman Enterprises and avoided other stressors in forging a joint relationship with Adam earlier this year. But an old problem led to the cancellation of the fragile peace treaty with Adam, which deeply bothered Nikki. She wanted to reconcile with her father in strange ways. But Grossman's character believes that Victor was the cause of his childhood pain. Kansas's conspiracy reached a profound nerve because Adam saw it as a testament to his conjecture about his adult life. He really believed that Victor had killed Alyssa Montalvo's father and was trying to blame the event on him. The flashback created seems to show the childhood version of Adam protecting his mother and killing A.J. Montalvo, a character in the underworld. Victor hurried from Geneva, Wisconsin, to the farm due to Hope Wilson's emergency. While he admitted paying a coroner to change the official record, Victor did so to protect Adam, who prevented the violent incident from leaving his mind. Chris Angan became the first adult to play Sourest, Soap Accelerated Aging Syndrome, in 2008. Daytime fans can comment on how often actors are seen in repeated episodes since he left the cast in 2009. Michael Muhney, Justin Hartley and Grossman followed Angan in the cast. While Y&R went back to production earlier this month, new episodes won't be released until August. So the classic shows continue to stream every day of the week. A recent episode from 2008 was recently aired, with Adam, later played by Angan, not fiercely fighting his father at that time in the plot. Adam still hasn't faced the prospect of defending himself on two fronts when viewers last saw him in April. However, Y&R's teasing about Las Vegas, Nevada is taking place, implying that Adam will need to address both his past actions simultaneously. If Adam believes he will be disappointed by what happened in Vegas, then he can try to attack his father by trying to expose what Victor did in Kansas. Braden's character is begging his youngest son to leave what happened to AJ. Adam has none of this, which adds to Nikki's fear that her true love will once again be unnecessarily drawn into battle. There was certainly a lot to the young and the Restless to support her celebrating, especially when she and Mariah reunited after being estranged. And that festive spirit is also being shared by her portrait, Kate Fairbanks, who is celebrating an important milestone. And that's because she was born on July 29, 1993 in Michigan, which means this fan-favorite actress has turned 27 today. Fairbanks started performing on stage when she was 8 years old and raised as an actress, after which she joined the cast of many community, regional and professional theater productions. In 2014, she starred in the critically acclaimed off-Broadway presentation of Heathers, the musical where she was Veronica, the female lead played by Winona Ryder in the 1989 classic film. Under both his stage name and Jeunesse name, Fairbanks has composed, sang and recorded numerous singles, including Digging My Grave, Fight or Flight, With Me, Bedford, Noise and the In-Between. An Old But Kind-Hearted April 2, 2004. It's the day after April Fool's Day, but Nikki and Ashley are still about to be played by a small mop, while Lauren might think she's playing Michael, but when he tells her a secret, it will be hard to say who is really responsible for this situation. Ashley initially didn't want Victor to know that she stole his sperm and conceived little Abby. Brad knew the truth but agreed to stay and play his father. Ashley is happy. Until she doesn't. Now, Ashley wants to tell Victor the truth. Although Olivia tried to talk to her about that. No, actually, Ashley agreed to let Nikki tell Victor the truth. She is my wife after all. Who else should tell a man he's a father, by another woman? Y&R continued filming on July 13. So they are in the third week of recording. However, aside from a few actors who admitted that they were back to work, it was a silence surrounding the rumor of CBS. So, what does that mean, and how long will it take to edit and broadcast? The Young and the Restoilers incident on Wednesday, July 29, 2020, looks back at one of the biggest tragedies in Geneva's history. Prepare a tissue for this flashback before the 2005 death of Cassie Newman. Cassie chose to survive to the end. The infection has surpassed her and no expert in the world can save her. Every attempt failed and things got worse every minute. All her family can do is keep her comfortable until the end. In the final moments of Cassie's life, Sharon and Nick spent time alone with their daughters. They cried for her, told her how much they loved her and allowed her to let go. One day, Cassie promised them another daughter. At the same time, Daniel tried to find his next move. He cannot hang around here and face going to jail. He and Lily devised a plan to get him out of town. It is a stealthy and shady scheme and is not well thought out. Getting away won't be easy. Malcolm will appear throughout Lily and newspapers will be everywhere in Abbott's mansion. The accident made Cassie a huge headline and status in the press. The paparazzi is all about this story and the grounds. Not to mention, Phyllis always watched his son closely. If Daniel wants to sneak away, better be careful. Meanwhile, Mackenzie works to reclaim his man and asks to return to JT. Sounds good for JT. Why not hook up and see where things go? Unlike JT, there is anything else going on. Is the Mac making a big mistake at home? JT is a great product, but is he ready to be caught? The Young and the Restless, Y&R, airs weekdays. Check your local listings for airtime.
Abby can even become a truly dependent couple. To Abby.